Stream. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. So, real quick breakdown. Catch everybody up on YouTube real quick. We're looking at the ES on the daily time frame. We do see that we created this lower high based off of this higher high. This is an all-time high on ES. So we created a lower high, and now we are starting to reject. We had strong bearish volume all day last week. So real good pressure to the downside. We hit a dark pool level around 540.10. Give me a half a second, even though we just started. But I mean, well, no. So give me a half a second. 30 seconds. Gonna give this another shot. So we have our daily time frame, very bearish week last week, right? We could even look at our weekly time frame, see a very strong down move on the weekly time frame. So to try to go long at this point isn't the best idea, right? You're really going long trying to catch a falling knife, even on the daily, the weekly, very weak. 4 hour has been trying to come back, but we do have a bit of a 4 hour supply zone right here, which actually I care more about this 4 hour. I'm going to mark this out. Usually I would mark it all the way up to the top wick. I'm going to mark this out as just the base on this one. The reason for that is because it does give us a lot more room up there. I understand that there is a dark pool level around 549.56, which on ES is 55.15. So I'm going to be looking at that as well to see if we want to get a reaction right up here, or if we want to get a rejection right over here. And we do want to look at the NQ as well to see if NQ is a lot closer to those highs. So it's not. They're pretty much just about even at that point. We do have some demand zones down here. I was looking at the daily. We marked this out on Discord. So to look at our fib. So if we look at our fib from this impulse move higher, we would mark it from the low to the high, and we just rejected the 50%, right? So we rejected the 50%. We're coming into a bit of a pullback. Now this 50% right here is 50% of this previous day's candle. The 61% is previous day's candle, and the 78% is previous day candle. So I'm looking to see if there's any support, or I'm sorry, I should say resistance, in these zones up here. This is that 4 hour base. So I might look for a potential short position if bears want to come into the market somewhere maybe around there. But we do have to see. We'll see how the market wants to play out. We'll be using quant data once the market does open. This is my personal page. What's pretty cool with quant data is now you could have your own like custom pages. They have the now consolidated order flow and unconsolidated order flow, which is sort of like we see the icebergs on Bookmap. So the consolidated order flow is when they group those orders together. Unconsolidated is when they stay separate. We have the equity prints, which again is just equities being bought. This is not options. This is equities right here. They have their, let's see. So I just dropped a video, guys. You should watch it on YouTube. It is on the net flow and net drift. Really fantastic tools, especially if you're trading ES or SPY or NQ, QQQ. Today on my custom page, we'll be doing the SPY on the left chart, QQQ on the right chart. So basically ES and NQ. And we're gonna put on some custom filters. We'll put on the, okay, good, the filter is on already. So the field is complex trades are excluded. tied trades are excluded. So basically anything that could be some type of spread, I don't want to know about. I want to know about people buying calls and buying puts, not buying 3 legs, 4 legs, buying calls, buying puts, selling calls, selling puts. That's what I want to read on our screen here. So with all that being said, market opens in about 2 minutes. Bulls are again trying to make their way back higher. I was thinking of, yeah, we'll keep the chart something like this today, perhaps, maybe. And we'll keep an eye. We got the 15-minute time frame coming up right now. Some buyers stepping in. Got a minute left before this 15-minute closes, 5-minute closes, minute 05, I should say. We have ES on Bookmap right over here. Keep an eye on ES for any strong icebergs. When I say strong icebergs, I'm looking for anything 100. 200 and higher is extremely strong. Those I do want to try to sell with if we have any resistance with them. So again, coming into some buying pressure, we saw ES was able to take out a new high this last run, and Q was not. So let's see if it wants to keep running that same type of ordeal where ES makes a high and Q fails that high. That could be for a potential short setup, but because the market opens in just a minute, I'm not going to be taking this because that volatility for market open can send us right past that. All right. 15-minute closes in 5 seconds. Stock market opens in 4, 3, 2. And we're going to take a look at our quant data. I believe we're going to have to refresh the page to get it to load. There's that, I don't want to say divergence playing out because we don't know yet. Quant data, don't have a, let's run it smooth. We got this. Probably has a lot of people trying to log in right now to quant data. It's got me logging in. So we're not taking this short here on NQ. We're staying a bit patient. We'll keep an eye though. If NQ does try to fail these highs again while ES is breaking those highs, we can consider an NQ short. But we're going to have to see. Because buyers are trying to come in. There we go. Quant data is making its way up as well. Good morning. All right. So here we go. ES trying to take out that high. NQ also near that high. We are coming into some resistance on both of them. But look at the buying strength. Look at the 5 and 15-minute charts. That's showing me some buying pressure. If we do want to continue through this level. So we are just going to be a bit careful with this. I will consider an NQ short. We're still sort of failing those highs for the moment. How's the 5 look? See, I don't want to jump into shorts just right away because this 5-minute hasn't closed. We could still break that high. And if we break that high, it doesn't matter how tight this risk to reward is. It's going to break the high and just hit my stop loss. So we're going to be patient on this on the NASDAQ. Potential NQ short with it failing the pre-market high right here. If it breaks the pre-market high, short is invalidated. I am not in this trade yet. We are coming into some resistance on ES. We'll zoom in a little bit there. But there's NQ trying to make that high again. Okay, it's close. It tapped it. Let's see if it wants to break it or if it wants to fail it. And if it breaks it, those long shorts are invalidated. But here's a bit of a rejection there. Just want to be real patient. Nvidia's got buyers, so I'm staying out of this for a moment. Okay, so shorts are invalidated. We broke highs on both. No more divergence. Not in any trades yet. Still sitting cash. Patience, patience. You know what I gotta do? I gotta figure out my settings. I'll figure it out another time. Like why I don't hear the fills anymore. Alright, so we have a bit of liquidity sitting right at this level on the ES. I do want to see, actually, let's keep that last level there. I do want to see on quant where we are. Where is quant data? There it is. Let's go. Dark pools. Let's check out our dark pool levels real quick. Dark pools on SPY by price 544.73. So we're sort of at a dark pool right now. And we might want to make our way lower, because I don't see any more dark pools higher than up here right now. So we're going to be patient. I am feeling more bearish on this than bullish. Let's check out our... Yep, it looks more puts than calls right now. More puts than calls on SPY and QQQ. So we're going to just still, again, stay patient at this point. Just staying patient at this point. Market just opened a few minutes ago. We're not rushing into any trades. Good morning, YouTube. What's going on, everybody? Nvidia found buyers. Nvidia opened at 105 today. That's crazy. Guys, Nvidia, in my opinion, is still a buy under $100. So once it drops there again and everybody's selling and selling and selling, they're going to go, oh, why was I selling? Look at this iceberg on NES right there. That's pretty big. I sort of want to take that. I don't know. This selling pressure looks strong, though. Look at that. Look at that. Strong seller. This is an active buyer. 238 buy wall. 360. Oh, man. Those buyers. That buyer's not giving up that level just yet. Still no more divergence, so I wouldn't be surprised if buyers did take control here and continued us higher. Very tight with this level here. 360. 360 on this 54.65. 54.65. Could enter longs here with a 1-point stop loss. But again, look at that. 435. Another bunch of buy orders just entered the market right there. I'm going to try this with my stop loss at 54.64.50. 54.64.50. So long ES with those buyers if they want to hold. Stop loss right under this iceberg. It looks like it wants to run to it though, so we're going to be a little careful. Sometimes it runs to the iceberg and like runs through it, then reverses. Like it'll fill that full iceberg, then bounce. So I do want to be a bit careful with that. It just seems like these buyers are really trying to hold it. So 54.64.25 is my stop. I'm going to move my stop down a few points. A couple ticks, I should say. I don't know. I feel like buyers have a better hold on this than sellers do right now. So that's why we're taking this long. Entry here. Stop loss is 54. Where? Right here? Yeah. Okay. Tight stop on that. Tight stop on that. What are we going for? Maybe a 3-1. I'm going to get another contract there. Keeping the same stop loss. Really want to see a strong push. Right through this level. See that? A sell. Ooh, no good right there. No good right there. Got to be careful. Want to see buyers step in and push us through that level. If we fail, we're just going to stop out and that's it. But, gotta see. Gotta see. That was heavier to the buy side. Those. Ooh. Alright. Alright. Tell me how you feel, yes. Tell me how you feel. Feels like it wants to reverse now. We might jump back in this. Let's see. Ooh, selling. Apple dropping. Nvidia still a bit of buying pressure. I still wouldn't go short at this point. What is Quant doing? Quant's still a bit more bearish though than bullish. So that's sort of keeping me out of this for the moment. If I re-enter it here, oh yeah, we'll give that a shot on the pump if it continues, but sell stop's gonna be the same original stop back in the longs, but I don't know, man. Really gonna have to see a strong move above 54.68.25 right here. Nah, it's having trouble. I don't know. We'll see. I like the buyers stepping in here. Would like to see shorts underwater, so that would be great. I like the buying pressure on NASDAQ right now.
If we break north on ES, 54.72 will be the halfway measured move.
Watch these last 15 seconds of this 5 minute. Very important. Up to this level, look at this strong iceberg on a heat map on ES right here. 122 iceberg at that 54.68. That's the level they're defending. Sellers are defending that level very strong. Gonna probably look to get out a contract right there. I don't like how that 5 closed at all.
ES is coming down to the buy line.
Yeah, out of those longs again, guys. Tough. I'm gonna wait. No clear entry just right now. These shorts are probably gonna take it, to be honest. Yeah, Apple new low a day. Nvidia selling. Yeah, there's some good selling pressure. Let's see. Let that minute candle close, then check the 5. I might take NQ short, actually. What I want to know, though, is where am I targeting? 15 closes. Maybe we'll let the 15 close. We got any news today?
10 o'clock.
What do we have?
Some kind of inventories.
No, what's today? Nothing of crazy importance. I don't think it's going to make that much of an impact. We'll look for some NQ shorts. See if we maybe possibly make divergence. We'll see. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Discord. What's going on, guys? We are 10 minutes into the market open. Took a couple little chops there on ES, so we're just staying patient now. Not really near any areas of interest to enter just yet. I was just trying to sort of ride that strength, that momentum, but there is no clear momentum just right now. Buyers keep trying to step in with strength here. There's not much resistance on NQ. So, again, just something to sort of keep an eye on. Would like to see a strong move on. Yeah, it's a good sell bubble on NQ right there. I definitely consider NQ shorts. I want this 5 to drop. Apple new low. The thing is, Meta just bounced off of VWAP and is trying to push higher. Microsoft's also trying to push higher. I really do want to let this 15 close, because this 15 closes in 2 minutes, and this 5 closes in 2 minutes. So if we let it close, we'll get a clearer direction. We want NQ to close below this purple level. Same with ES. If they don't, buyers will probably want to run it for a little bit longer. But we'll have to see. We'll really have to see. I'm not really seeing much demand created below us either, though. Minute 22 left. Looking at NQ on the heat map right here. Want to see below 56. Want to see below 54, really. Below 54 on NQ. With some selling pressure on this 5-minute candle. But, if we don't get that, probably not going anywhere. Let's see. I'll let that 15 close. 15's looking bullish again, so we got to be careful with that. I don't know. That 15 looks good and bearish on ES. Not too bearish on NQ at the moment. So let's be a little patient on this. Again, sort of waiting. Maybe let the 30-minute close. See what we get on the 30. See if we get any divergence on the 5 or anything. ES, I'd rather take. NQ, I should say, I'd rather take short than long, if anything. But yeah, Nvidia looks like it's ready to dump. Look at that. Let's see. Look at ES trying to make a stronger move lower while Nasdaq is chopping and trying to push higher. Nasdaq is a bit stronger than the ES right now. Let's see. I don't see any clear signs to take NQ short up here, or I would be short NQ, but like I don't. We got the 61% up there. It's like we got other stuff going on up there. 5 minutes suggests it could be bearish. 15 suggests the ES. 15 says that ES will be bearish, but not so much NQ. Like this. See that Nasdaq's just keep chopping, keep trying to stay up. ES is trying to push lower. Meta new high a day. Microsoft selling off. Equities are chopping. Again, you know what I'll look for now? I'll see if we create any type of divergence. If NQ wants to go make a new high and ES fails that high. ES is still just much weaker. The puts are stronger than the calls right now. I might take ES short up there. 54.65. 54.65. Did not fill me. Let's see. 54.65. Ooh, there's that NASDAQ drop. Yeah, let's try to get in an ES short. With a stop loss at the high. But we do, again, have to be careful. So in some ES shorts right here, I'd like to see a stronger move lower based off of that 15-minute time frame. Do have news at 10. So I'm in an ES short. Entry is 54.64. 54.64. And I'd like to see a really strong push lower. So, I mean, quant data is telling me we're still sort of bearish at the moment. NASDAQ looks good to finally drop on the, what's that, the 1 minute on the other chart? The 1 minute, yeah. But we might get ES divergence. So we do have to be a bit careful on this entry because the market has been chopping. Right, the market hasn't been the nicest this morning so far. 54.68.25. 54.68.25. That's the new high. That would be a new high a day on ES, and it would be a strong iceberg. So that might be potential to either go short again or go short with. I'll know if that event at 10 o'clock is going to move the market by looking at heat map, and if they pull the levels, then I know that it's going to make a big impact and I'll get out. But right now we're in ES shorts. I liked the 15-minute for the shorts, that's why I went short ES, but gonna need to prove it on the next 9 minutes. Want to see us drop below over here. Would really prefer a move down here, but we're gonna have to see. I'm gonna move my stop a tick above new high a day in case we double top there and ES wants to make a new high, and Q wants to make a new high, I should say, because that'll be the divergence that I'll probably want to add at.
We're gonna make the 54.79 on ES.
Ooh, yeah, look at that.
The next push is gonna happen.
There's the divergence. I'm not adding right on that. It was a strong push higher.
I did go short in Q for quick nothing.
Yeah.
And then I lost $30.
Whole lot of nothing today, man. Whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, I did a whole lot of nothing there, and then said, forget it, you know.
Mark has just been a whole lot of nothing lately. Still waiting on this. It's still stronger selling than buying. Like, I don't know, man. It's like I don't see anything continuing, but of course, once you think this is going to range 2, then it'll trend higher, you know? So we're going to be a little extra patient on this. Let's see. Problem is too, we're not near any supply, any demand, we're just chopping, we're ranging, there's nothing good, there's no high quality anything. There's no resistance for a while, that's why I felt like the buyers had it, but then we keep getting resistance on Bookmap. Buying pressure on market pulls. The market's just very indecisive right now. It's having trouble. It's clearly trying to push higher, but it's also clearly having trouble. I think they have medicine for that. Like no areas of resistance are being hit right now that we should reverse. We have this level right here. Just gonna wait. Now they switched again, right? ES is a bit stronger than NQ, right? So it's just a very, very tough market. Should not be traded if you don't have your edge. You look on NQ and
Let's revenge trade on this chop.
yeah, no, just don't revenge trade. Look at the again. Sellers got trapped, buyers got trapped. Sellers are getting trapped, buyers are getting trapped. It's just no consistency. Quant data too. If we're looking at the net drift on QQQ, calls and puts are in the red. They're selling more calls and selling more puts. They're not buying anything right now. SPY puts are stronger, so bears have some more strength in the options market on SPY. Dark pool level down at 54, 540.10 or 54.17 on ES. We have another dark pool level to the upside, like way up there. So again, this 15 is now, nope, not closed yet.
5 minutes till news.
5 till news. Look at that. Now again, another divergence right there. Yo, NQ, give me a reason to take this short. It's like, nah, I'm not going to. Nvidia looks good for the bears. Equities look pretty weak at the moment. Except that we got the VIX pushing lower, which is bullish. Sellers are trying on the NASDAQ. That's where I would want to enter right there. Some icebergs on ES again. Apple with a pump, so be careful with that. Microsoft's a little weak. Amazon's trying to push higher. 15 seconds on this 1 minute. News in about 3. We do have this fair value gap we're rejecting with the divergence on NQ. So it's like I sort of want to take that, but I sort of don't. Yeah. We'll see. VIX is pushing lower with a lot of strength right now, which tells me that the market might want to really try to make its way higher again. Look at the 1 minute right now on ES. Look at this chop. That's very, very, very low volatility. Even NQ, very low volatility. It looks like they are waiting for this news to come. Bearish cup and handle. 1 second chart. Oof, 1 second chart.
PPI and CPI this week, so.
Oh, there it is. That's the news that they're really waiting for. Look at all these sellers stacking up on ES up here. 1,333 lot right there. Tell me they're not going to want to defend that. They're not going to want to defend it. Nice. Another divergence, ESNQ. News in 2 minutes. And I personally don't think this news will have that big of an impact. But we're going to have to see. Very high volume coming in. There we go. Divergence is broken. Market is still trying to push higher. A minute left till news. See how we react to this purple level up here on ES. Look at all of these sellers, guys. 1,400, 1,900. These are huge, huge sell orders. $20 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Again, I don't believe it's going to make that much of an... they're starting to pull the book a little bit. I guess if you got a limit order out there, you might want to cancel it. No, see, it's not doing much. I'm just going to keep an eye on this level on ES. Ironclad, that's funny. The reason I'm saying keep an eye on the sellers is because look at all of these sellers trying to step in on Bookmap up here. Inverse fair value gap right there. I don't know, we'll see. Again, sellers stacking up on ES right here. Call put ratio. I'm sorry, the net drift. Still a bit more bearish. But just a lot of chop right now. A lot of uncertainty in the market. Look at the flow analysis. Oh, let's get off that. Even more sellers being executed up here on ES. I'll tell you what, if we reject this level and get the divergence, I might take ES short. We'll see. Gotta be careful with the shorts. Even though daily time frame's been very bearish. Sellers are lined up just inside the 1 hour fair value gap. Yeah, I figured there'd be some type of resistance up here. So I want ES to come break new high a day. I want NQ to hold this high a day. And ES to reject that level. Look at all of that selling, man. And yet here are the buyers stampeding their way in. YouTube, let me know what you guys are trading. If you guys took any trades, what's going on? Okay, let's see if we get this divergence now. And we might not get the divergence. Remember, we've been trying short setups a couple times this morning. It's 10:02 right now, though we sometimes do get a 10 o'clock reversal. So really just a matter of staying patient, letting the market play out. 15-minute time frame is not suggesting any type of pullback just yet, so we could still see a push higher before we reverse. 30-minute, 45, 90, 1 hour. Looking for any reason to want to go long, switch my bias, or any reason to want to go short, keep my bias. Okay, here comes ES trying to make that new high. Might not get the divergence though. NQ's also near that high. Just look at all of that selling. All millions, millions, and millions of dollars to get these orders filled. Because remember, these are icebergs. These are just small portions of a much larger scale order.
Iceberg, dead ahead.
Exactly. I'm trying to look on the 5-minute. What is this purple level? That was a wick. Get a fair value gap right there. Make that red so we know what that is, or make it purple, I guess. Now let's see. So we got some divergence. We didn't get the divergence at that level though. So I'm just gonna wait. We did get some weak. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Bears still have it. Well, maybe we'll let this 1 minute close. If this 1 minute closes bearish, we'll take it. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Oh, maybe I do know about that one. Let's see. Nah, see that? Sellers are trying to get bought right back up. That was some strong selling pressure, though. That's tough to say. Apple's trying to push higher. VIX is trying to push lower. Because VIX is trying to push lower, I don't want to short this. It just makes it difficult to short with a rising VIX. I'm sorry, a falling VIX. I was close. See, that's why we gotta listen to ourselves. Gotta have some type of intuition in our market, in our trading, and that comes with just experience. But we gotta wait. Because again, bears could still step in. Oh, you know what? Maybe we create more divergence on NQ. And that's the setup. Right? Maybe ES wants to push higher while NQ rejects that fair value gap. Okay, let's see. So there's a new high on ES. There's NQ trying to reject that fair value gap. So I will give it a shot. 18,676 is where I want to enter. It did not get filled. It did reject it immediately, so it did not get that fill on that. I feel like it could come back up. Ooh. Okay. Wait on this. I'm gonna wait on this. Damn, son. Should have trusted that fair value gap. Gotta know when to trust. You know what it is? I gotta backtest some fair value gaps a bit more. Because I gotta know which ones to trust more. This one was better because it was created with this divergence. So it would have been safer to take it instantly with a limit order. Sometimes you have to be a bit patient and wait for a reaction off of a zone. Whereas other times you'll get an instant reaction off of a zone.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, good morning, Ricardo.
How are you, man?
Hanging in, dude. How you doing?
Good, good, good.
I mean, looking at the 90 though, it does look bullish. 2 hour, 3 hour looks real bullish. So definitely tough to fight something like that, a higher time frame like that. Look at that rejection on NQ. Whoa, I still have that limit order out there. That was close. I'll consider taking some NQ shorts in this zone if we create divergence again, but I don't know. Oh, okay, maybe. Okay, let's give it a shot if it drops back below. Why does it fill me if it's not at the area I want to fill at? That's what I don't get. Try some NQ shorts in this fair value gap. Buyers did just have some strength. This will probably be last trade of the day because the buyers look good. Have to wait. Nvidia pretty weak at the moment. VIX is dropping though. Again, that's bullish. I really want to see good selling pressure on the NASDAQ. We're not really getting that on the heat map right now. Quite the opposite. The buyers seem to have more strength when they step in. So let's see.
You know, the psychological of trading last week was 100% winners. Today, one loser. It's throwing me off my balance, man.
Yep.
It's only $30, but it's throwing me off so badly, you know?
Yeah, dude, it'll do
I'm
that.
like, I'm like, what is? It's like I feel like I want to push the button. I want to make the $30 back, and I want to like revert the stats, but it doesn't work that way.
No, it does not. I wish it did. Look at that. Buyers again stepping in. NASDAQ still failing that high. Alright, NASDAQ pumped through that high. Sellers just got weak. Buyers are taking over. This might be the strength that we need to finally have a little bit of a trend today. Now we get off this crap 1 minute chart. Now let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's see. Yeah, I do feel me personally. I have to create a new rule for myself, and there's no more 1 minute chart. The past week I've been trying to scout more on the one, and it's been throwing me off, not near my zones, etc., etc. Just gotta find something that's more consistent for me, like a 5 minute move, and like watch the 5 minute chart and then perhaps look for the 1 minute entry. But 5 and 15 are usually the bread and butter for me. This would have been a better entry for longs on NASDAQ versus trying to chase all these shorts going lower. So we're gonna wait again. 18727, next target on the NASDAQ. SPY is officially bullish, well, about to be bullish on the net drift. Calls are above puts, but they aren't above the zero line just yet.
I called out 54.79 on the ES.
Nice.
Boom, boom, boom. Too bad I wasn't trading ES.
You know what it is too? We're not near any zones right now. I hate that. No supply zones, no demand zones. We didn't bounce off of anything. Market opened like in the middle of no. Market opened near pre-market highs, which is like the worst place to open because then a lot of people are trying to short pre-market highs.
You got a pivot point up at 54.92. That is something.
That is definitely something.
So 54.89 is the middle of the 4-hour Keltner.
Okay, so because we had a trend move, I know I'm back on the 1 minute, I'm already breaking my rule. Because we had the trend move, I see a 1 minute fair value gap, I see an OTE. If we get it, I'm taking it. Plain and simple, 5-1. Gotta see some support down there, though. Not just emotional support. I'm just kidding. We do have a minute 25 for the 15s to close. So we'll wait. I don't think we're going to get that entry right now anyways. YouTube, don't forget, guys, we live stream on Twitch now. It's Futures Kevin or Kevin Futures. I'm going to do that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for you guys. I'm going to try to do it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for you guys. 15 closes in a minute. I'd like for this 5 to close somewhere up here. That way it gives me confidence that if we do pull back to this zone, I could put my limit order there and enter almost right away. Delete that one. Actually, no, where did it? Yeah, okay, we delete that one. 30 seconds. Whenever there's 30 seconds left in a 5 minute, a 1 minute, 15, not so much a 1 minute, obviously not so much a 1 minute, a 15 minute, a 30 minute, mainly 15 and a 5. When there's like 30 seconds left, you'll usually see a lot of extra volatility. Whereas on something like the 1 hour, you'll see a lot of extra volatility in the last 10 minutes. It's always that last portion. Not the biggest fan of the 15 on NQ for longs. We'll have to see. Dark pool level 46, 461.13 on NQ, which is 18,913. Look at bookmap on NQ right here. 1875. That's right near this this fair value gap entry over here. 1875. So strong level down here on bookmap on the NASDAQ. Looking for buyers to continue. VIX is pushing lower, Nvidia is trying to push higher. We might get the push higher before we might not get this entry. So we're going to wait. We're not going to chase it. Let's put Again, just waiting right now. So 15 looks a drop bearish on the NASDAQ, but we would really need a strong move to make it bearish. But so we'll wait. 13 minutes for the 30 to close. Let's see if this offers a trade setup. NASDAQ to that discount level, so that's the 50%. So you would want to buy anywhere under the 50% if you're looking to go long from a bull trend, from a push higher. ES starting to squeeze at this level. We see the liquidity marker says 1K. This is very strong on the heat map. This 5480, it looks like 5480. I do feel like this might be the continuation here. Do want to be patient though. Can't trade off of what we feel. Gotta go off of our zones or levels. See, that's good. Staying patient. It's trying to hold that 50%, so buyers are still present. VIX is pushing lower. Nvidia is pulling back at the moment. We do have some weakness on Microsoft as well. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Jim, Mario. What's going on, guys? All right, there's that drop to that zone. Oh, man. I don't know. Let's see. I might not limit order this one. Yeah, no, might not limit order that one. Let's see though if we have divergence, downside divergence. These lows right here on NQ. Yes. Oh, there we go. Let's go back to our 5. Still sort of have this basing candle right here for potential entry on NQ longs. Depending how this one closes, I might go long. You know what? I gotta listen for that. Selling pressure though on the market pulse. Yeah, we'll give this a shot long. NQ. Stop at the low. I don't know. We'll see. I liked that 1 minute candle, that's why. But what I just say before, screw the one. Just said that before. And if it nails me again, then it's going to be a hard screw the one. I might take the time frame off my chart. Like full blown unfavorite it. Buyers are trying, but keep getting weak. Fixes again, trying to push lower though. Dumping again. We're gonna get out of the longs just for a moment. We can always re-enter at a more certain point. See how we're taking that low out? We'll see how we react to that low, but something's telling me the market just doesn't care about anything today. Yeah, selling pressure. Where's quant data at? Look at the sellers took a lot of strength around 1019 on quant data. 1019. 1019. That's right at this 1019 candle right here. I'm taking a look at NQ here. Potential long. We'll give it a shot. One more go. And then we're definitely done for the day, winner or loser. Let's take a look at the 5 minute. $15. Again, 15 looked bearish. I said that on NQ earlier. Glad I was right. That's what I'm saying. That 15, I said it was bearish because of the 15. If I just traded based off of that higher time frame, we would be a lot more green than red at the moment. So it's just a matter of that higher time frame being way more important than these lower time frame moves. Sellers stepping in again. It's just a lot of uncertainty, a lot of selling pressure. Market doesn't know what it wants to do because of the whole debate. I think there's a debate tomorrow, isn't there? Kamala and Trump. So markets, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes, and we'll see how the market reacts to it. I do feel like Bears have a firmer grip on this move than the Bulls do. We have a minute left for this 5 to close. Looking at ES right here looks a lot weaker. I don't have enough screens apparently, guys. Or maybe I don't have enough eyes. Yeah, they're the Bears right there. Damn, son. Saw that coming. Can't say I didn't see that coming. That's fine, because what that tells me is the 15 is going to want to trend. This purple level was an area of support. Support, 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 support. Now it's going to be an area of resistance. Let's get quant data up there a bit more. Yeah, quant data is way more bearish than bullish. Gonna be looking for shorts. Don't know why I just went long. Gotta just trade with the momentum. The market makers aren't gonna be wrong. And that's what quant data sort of helps to show us, is that strength and where those levels are. Because the 15 looks strong, that means the 5, the 1's gonna go crazy, so we're gonna be patient. We have a 5-minute fair value gap up here. I don't want to dismiss that. Especially because we have that inverse fair value gap in it, so. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Gives a drop and a pop back. What's that purple ES level? Okay. Ooh, selling pressure. Gap to fill from Asia open. Where's that gap at? Bears might run. I'd much prefer a pullback first. I'm trying to see hindsight where we could have gotten short, right? We have to know. There has to be somewhere. What is this zone right here? Great, fantastic. We're probably, if we do run though, we're gonna see some nice lows, so I'm not freaking out over this. I'm actually hyped that we're gonna be able to make it back and then some. As long as you keep the losses small, you'll never stress. And if you feel yourself stressing, then you're probably over trading. And again, if you have your losses small, that even helps to not because you want to over trade, but it helps to if you do just so happen to over trade. If you break one rule, the over trade rule, but you followed your risk management rule, then okay, that it will at least save you. And that's why multiple rules are so important too. Because let's say you don't follow your risk management rule, but you follow your trade limit rule. That will save you from that other rule. So it's so many points in trading, so many different things, different factors.
About 30 seconds on the 15-minute.
Yes, sir.
And 30.
Good stuff, good stuff. Guys, make sure you go watch that quant data video. Did I put it in the YouTube video list? Of course I didn't. I'm gonna do that right now. Oh, you know what I'll do? Duh. Let's see, where's the YouTube stream tab? Hey, any trades taken and worked out? There was a couple scalps earlier, but for the most part, today's just been I don't want to say, yeah, I'd say choppy. You know, we had market open right here, a strong green candle followed by no follow through. An engulfing candle with one follow through, strong pullback. So the real move we're going to be getting is this 10 to 11 move. The one right here. So it's just really a matter of finding that pullback, finding that entry. Obviously, any trader, some days are going to be better than others as long as you keep those bad days manageable. Good selling pressure, man. That's crazy. Yeah, Nvidia dropping, VIX is popping. That VIX was a nice pop. Damn. Wow. Selling pressure is too strong, not expecting any pullbacks. Apple selling off, Microsoft selling off. Look at that strong volume on that last 1 minute candle right there. I feel it's got to pop. It's squeezing right here. Looking at the 5, looking at the 15. A little bit of nothing right now. Whole lot of nothing right now. Maybe this right here. This is about this zone right there. Let's see. So what I'm looking at right now, net drift, and obviously guys, net drift, I'm new to this tool, so it's going to take me a little bit to back test, journal to learn, and I'm going to again be making videos for you guys. But I'm looking at the net drift from today. And I see that the Bears were stronger all day. All day. All day, Bears were stronger. Bears were stronger. Price was pushing higher, while sellers were still pushing stronger. It wasn't until we finally started to drop. We saw another big spike there, too. This spike right here, 1023. So the 1023 spike. 1023. Right here. This candle. So once we saw that spike and we had that move, it's like we could have probably scalped with momentum, but I don't like strategies that are could have probably. That's not a strategy. So what I would then do is I would use Bookmap to see, okay, where's this, is there selling pressure coming in with this? Where are some resistance levels? Did we have divergence at this point? We really didn't have divergence anywhere to signal an entry. Wow, what a move lower. I do feel we're going to find some support over here. Could sweep this low first. But sellers are still pretty strong. So I said I need more screens.
It's breaching pre-market low day.
Yeah. VIX is pushing higher still on the 1 minute chart for some reason. "15 seconds left." Look at that wick. Got to take a look at the 15 minute. Look at the 15, right? We want continuation from the 15. So if I could get a short anywhere up here would be great. So this is the short I'm looking for. Buyers are slowly starting to creep up. They're above the 0 line on quant data, on the net drift on SPY. Still much lower. Look at that, more sellers stepping in on NQ right there. I don't know, guys, that's tough. Strong spike right there. See if that's going to be a spike that has an impact on the market. Looks like it's trying. There we go. Nice. Nice, there we go. Keep dropping, baby. Make another low. Now, I'm still not in this. I do want to see us pull back up here at some point. But a 15-minute time frame, we have about 9 minutes left. 8-9 minutes left. Which tells me we sort of have time to make our way back up here for a moment. Perhaps. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome. Looking at ES, SPY, NQ, QQQ. Coming off some demand right here on NQ. So let's check our quant data again. Maybe I'll put quant data in this top corner. And I'll put, what was over there? This was over there. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Finding some support down here. Don't look to take any shorts just yet. There can be a pullback. Market knows people are trying to chase and catch a move. We don't know when we're going to continue. We don't know where we're going to continue. 15-minute looked real nice. Good selling on NQ again. I do think it's going to want to continue. Yup. Nice. I think we're going to drop through this low. I think we're going to run it. We do have a drop of divergence. We do have some major divergence, I should say. This low right here on ES has not been taken out. This low on NQ has been taken out. So now that everybody's bearish, let's see how we want to react to that zone. That level. But let's see. Look at that. I said I think we want to run right through it. Nice, nice. And that was a good spike on the net flow, and the net drift on quant data. That was also a bit of a signal. We saw that spike at this candle around 580. Gave us, that would have been a 30-point move. No, Nvidia's selling off. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This is tough. I think we might want to continue here. Ooh. Buyer said, hold up. Wait a minute. I don't know. Not yet. Let's see. Let's see. That's strong selling, though. Gotta remember, that's strong selling. We're waiting for a good entry. And you know what? If we wait too long and don't get an entry, then so be it. Just waiting right now, guys. Waiting. Still in this area of support on the NASDAQ. Still took out some divergence, but not so much, because now ES did. Let's see. This low right here. Was this low taken out? Yes. Was this low taken out? Yes. This low. Yeah, so ES still has some bullish divergence against NQ. Does not really mean much at the moment. Check our net drift, our net flow. Look at that. Strong selling still. Strong selling still. Selling sort of wearing down on QQQ, but still much stronger than the buying, that's for sure. Take a look at the 15-minute time frame. 350 for the 15 to close. Now we do have a 15-minute fair value gap right here. But how many times am I going to draw a fair value gap that doesn't work? You know what I'm saying? It's like, forget that. So this was an area of interest I was watching. This was the zone. What is this zone that I was watching right here? 5-minute? Yeah, previous day 5-minute. Interesting. I gotta start doing my pre-market analysis a little earlier in the day, so I could be more prepped for the market moves. I was doing that for a little while. This morning I was at the grocery store. Had some stuff to do, man. Still holding out here. Look at the consolidation we see on Bookmap on the ESNQ. The ES right here. Good buying pressure on NASDAQ for the moment. And it's gone. Dude, that's funny. Gotta remember that quant data. Sellers are still selling. Nice. Just waiting here. ES just broke that previous low. NQ did not. Waiting on the stocks to change. Microsoft's been selling off today. From 408 to 403. Nvidia 106 to 104.30. Nvidia opened around 104.50 and popped up to 106.50 and then reversed. Sort of had divergence on Nvidia, made a lower high while Nasdaq made a higher high. I wonder if... And I wonder if you know what it means. Right, look, divergence on the weighted index. Gonna probably keep the screen like this for now. That's better. Probably looking for NQ to, continue there. Nice. New 15-minute candle, that's crazy. The last time we had a new 15, we dropped. The time before that, we had a new 15, we dropped. Are we going to continue that trend here? I'd personally like a pullback. But the market doesn't know or care what we would like. I'm looking to see, let's see, we got any optimal trade. The problem with an optimal trade entry at this point is it's a little unrealistic, because for us to come all the way back up to here, which it does give us a fair value gap, optimal trade entry, yada yada, is the 15-minute time frame. It really should, I guess it could. It essentially, obviously it could. The market could do whatever it wants. We've seen the market do crazy things. I just don't see it as that feasible. I don't know, we'll see. The 15-minute fair value gap is right there. And I guess the 50% is right there. So maybe if we could at least sell in the premium, because you want to buy at a discount, sell the premium. Let's take a look at our net drift tool. Getting a little weaker, sort of stalling out on that selling pressure. Buyers are back below the zero line on SPY. There's that selling pressure. Try and step back in again. Weighted index looks good and weak. Nvidia's selling off. We might get a drop here with that Nvidia strength to the downside. I'd consider a short scalp here. I'm not gonna take it though. Oh yeah, we getting that. Yup. Yup. Do you or do you not love being right and not taking the trade? Definitely a weird market, and I'm definitely gonna have to remember no more 1 minute, 5 minute only. The 5 minute moves are the moves that I'm looking for. I'd much rather wait 15, 20, 30 minutes and let a 5 minute chart play out and get a move that I'm more confident in, a move that I'm more confident in the stop loss, and that I'm able to let it sort of move around, something that I get more confirmation in, whatever the case is. So yeah. I look forward to a better trading week. Started off a little rough. It happens. We know it happens. It's gonna happen. We would be too high of expectations of ourselves to think that a bad day will not happen when consistent as a trader. There will always be a bad day. There will always be a bad week even. But the difference in a consistent and profitable trader and somebody who's still on their journey is somebody who's profitable, their bad week might only be a third of a good week, right? It's something that is such a paper cut to one's account that they can just so simply brush it off and continue doing what they're doing because they're doing the same thing over and over. Selling pressure did pick back up here on the net drift on NQ. I gotta get, let's see. Yo, guys, give me some show suggestions. I was watching 60 Days In, and it's getting a little boring. We have divergence here on ES. This might be the pullback finally, yup. And like, if we did have this optimal trade entry with this order block, and this is on the 5 minute, there's a lot of buying coming in. We'll see. I'm at 70 points. Nice, dude. Good stuff. Good stuff. Sorry, not dude. My bad. Good job, Moonshift. Fantastic trade. Buyers are trying to step in on that divergence. So I don't want to mark too much out, right? So let's clean it up a little bit. Nice. Are you guys picking up background noise? No background noise? Alright, good. Now I don't know where my OBS thing is. This is so funny. I didn't think I really needed more screen space. Cause you know why? Cause quant data want oh, I'm muted. That's funny. Fade all day. Yup. Big drops today. Got some divergence. Potential long. Potential. Very small potential, but potential. Nvidia's trying to push higher. VIX is trying to push a bit lower right now, but struggling. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, let's try to find OBS now. It's gotta be somewhere. Found it. Now that I found it, I don't need it anymore. Okay, let's see. Staying patient on us, ladies and gentlemen. It is 10:54. Probably gonna wrap up the stream shortly. Market did not treat us well today. You guys know I'm always transparent. It definitely is going to make me size down for tomorrow, and that's all right. That's all right. Because we have to know how to size appropriately. We have to know how to size accordingly. We have to recognize when we're wrong, recognize when we're right, size up when we're right, size down when we're wrong. Always size appropriately to your account size so you're not blowing your account off of 2 wrong trades. And that's about it. That is about it. Simple as that. No, I'm just kidding. Never simple as that, or else it wouldn't be a 90% fail rate as retail traders. But if you keep your risk management very well, there's of course a chance. That's crazy how these buyers stepped in here. I guess target could have probably been there. If we took this order block along, this 5-minute order block, 3-1 to that fair value gap, I wonder if that would have worked out. Looks like it's going to. Take a look at our quant data. We see that the puts are starting to sell. Calls are still sort of weak, but starting to curve back up higher. Buyers are starting to step in with the calls on the NASDAQ, not that strong, but sellers are selling their positions. Nice bird right here on ES. Boom, taken out. And printed again. 28. Ooh. Let's see. Perfect reverse at the 50, 68, 61%. It did. I know, right? ES perfect reverse at that 61% from yesterday. It's funny. I was back testing optimal trade entry and fibs on higher time frames a while ago, and the stats were coming up like pretty shot in my opinion. Like the hourly, the daily time frame, and I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll just use it intraday. But after today, definitely going to reconsider. Definitely. Especially because there were no supplier demand zones. Got to find those strong areas if my areas are not present. Sellers are stepping back up. Let's see if we create divergence again. If ES wants to hold this low, 54.52, and NQ wants to break that low, 18.532. Alright, guys, so we'll see if we get that divergence. Like I said, it's about 10:58. I'm gonna wrap this up shortly. It's the last few minutes of the hourly candle. Very important. Look at that strong selling pressure. Last few minutes of the hourly. See if it wants to make another run for the last few minutes or if it wants to wick. So there's that area. Ooh, big drop right there on ES and NQ. Wow. Spike again on net drift. Still a bit of divergence in the sense that ES hasn't taken this low out just yet. Weighted index pushing lower. We're going to drop lower again. I'd like a push higher on this last minute. I don't think we're going to get that. Selling pressure is pretty volatile. Yep, going lower. Nice. Nice. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's the setup. That's something, man. Where's our next, any demand coming up? Anything, anywhere coming up? Little bit of a zone right here. But it's like not even that strong. Same with this zone right here. So I'm just looking for us to pull back into this area for a short on NQ. VIX is pushing higher. I like that push on the net drift. We have a dark pool level at 448.75 on QQQ, which is 18,450 key psych level, which is almost 100 points away from this potential short entry up here. Coming off of a demand, coming off of a key level right here on ES2. So really want to see how he reacts. Also, divergence, broken, nice. Gotta remember, check that daily. Daily time frame's been bearish for a while now. Okay, push into my zone. I want to wait for a reaction before I just take a short. Let's see. Some buying pressure, so I'm going to be a little patient right now. We have, it's the 5-minute looking. Minute 25 left. That sort of makes me want to take this short because I do feel like we could reject. So I'm going to take an NQ short here. Stop loss at the top of the fair value gap. Let's see if Bears will want to continue this. And short, stop loss, fair value gap. Would like a low of day. Very nice so far. Really want to see a strong move lower here. There we go. A strong sell move. VIX is trying to push higher still. Need that 5 minutes to start dropping, 20 seconds for the 5 to continue lower. Need it to close below this fair value gap. That would be ideal for these shorts. Almost want to close them out here because buyers are trying to hold, but we have 7 seconds left. Be a little patient. Stop loss is at the top of the fair value gap still. Really want to see good selling pressure here. Want to see the market pulse start ticking lower. I'm not hearing that right now, which gives me a little concern for these shorts. Just a small bit of concern. Very good. There we go. How did that 5 minute look? I sort of want to scalp these shorts because of the 5 minute, but the Bears have really had it today, so I don't want to cut this winner short. You know what I'm saying? But just because the Bears have it doesn't mean they're going to continue with it. So we're going to listen to Bookmap. We're going to listen to Quant Data. We're just going to be patient here. Everything's showing it should continue lower. That in a video week, nice, good stuff. There we go. Beautiful. Really looking for this 1 minute to continue. It's having trouble. We're chopping around right here, getting some volatility. We might pop and want to go grab that buy side liquidity. So I want to be careful on these shorts, even though Bears have had it. Yeah, I'm probably going to get out of these for a scalp, guys. I don't trust it. Do not trust it. Can always get back in. So I'll let you know when I exit. Give me one more drop and I'm out. It might not. I hope it does. It might not, though. Yeah, see that? See that? Strong buying right there. Strong buying right there. I'm gonna get out of that. It was silly. Let's see. Again, guys, you know what these days are gonna happen. Just gotta recoup, regroup, do better. Do better. I gotta get my stuff on one screen though, because it's definitely confusing to look at Bookmap on screen right, Bookmap on the left, this on the right, this on the left. I just gotta fix it up, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We were doing better when I didn't have all this extra stuff, so we'll probably tone it down a bit with a lot of this stuff. All right, guys. I hope you all have a great day. This was definitely a good educational session today. Go over some chop, go over the drops. Note how the 5 minute and 15 minute was giving us bearish sentiment that we should have been trading with the higher time frame, not with the lower time frame. And yeah. All right, guys. Have a great day. Happy trading. Hope you all have a fantastic week. Catch us. We'll be live again on Twitch tomorrow. And for anybody in the Discord, we'll be live on Twitch and in the Discord with another moderator too. So good stuff. Happy trading. Take care, everybody.
Thanks, Gav. Take care.